Vital, now in a brand new pack.
Dude, it's so exciting. Guess who's back? Landed at 10 o'clock last night, literally all the way from Iceland. Andrea, it's so good to have you back.
Oh, it's so good to be back.
How was your trip?
It was fantastic. I cannot describe to you. It was a wonderful holiday in Iceland. It's a beautiful place to explore.
Oh, beautiful. Well, we're going to be looking at your trip in depth later on.
Yes.
And hopefully you brought some nice photos as well, hey?
Thousands, yes.
Thousands. Now, I know that lots of people have been asking questions on your Facebook page.
Yes.
And it's obviously because you haven't been in the country, you haven't been able to answer them, but you are back.
I've been out of touch completely, but I'll get back in touch and start answering all those questions.
Lovely,
yes.
Lovely stuff. Now, today we're talking about foods that can help kind of restore your system back to normal again, because, I mean, there's a lot of parasites and bacteria going around that infect our food. What are the dangers when it comes to that? Let's kind of start with that first.
Well, if you look at any microorganism, from bacteria to parasites invading your body, it does affect your health. Yeah. And we often hear about intestinal parasites, and I think Franza is going to inform us a bit more about parasitic infections later and the management thereof. But the important thing is to think about how do organisms get into our bodies.
Yes.
Bacteria, parasites, etc. often come through our digestive system. So it's good to look at foods that are good for the digestive system, that can help support your immune system and also maintain healthy gut function.
Okay, so what kind of foods are we looking at here when we look at the food first?
Well, we've got a nice display here, and I think I'd like to start with this display here, the onions, garlic and cabbage.
Yes.
Now, garlic, we know, is one of the most potent antimicrobial foods that we have. So it has antibacterial properties. Onions, very interestingly, contain prebiotics. Now, they often talk about probiotics.
Yes.
And that is linked to the healthy bacteria that are supposed to be in your gut.
That you actually want to have in your digestive system.
So not all bacteria are bad. And onions is an example of a food item which contains prebiotics.
Yes.
That acts as a nutrient for the probiotics.
Okay, so the prebiotics feed the probiotics.
Yes. You remember
it's
well,
making sense.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so having that. But it's always a concern with me. I mean, these are foods that you cook. So is there always a danger of, let's say, killing off the probiotics and the prebiotics by cooking them?
No, the prebiotics aren't actual live organisms, so they're nutrients, so that there's no risk of that.
Okay.
So garlic, always good for the immune system. Onions, good for the prebiotics. And cabbage is one of the foods listed which is really beneficial for gut health, even though it does cause a bit of flatulence and gassiness and all of that. But we all know that you can add some ginger to your diet to help reduce that.
Well, my great-grandfather used to love cabbage. He ate it by the pound, and he was a very healthy man until, of course, that day. But let's talk about other fruits. There's fruits that fall into that category, right?
That's right. If you look at pomegranates, papaya, pineapple and various other fruits also contain nutrients that are soothing to the digestive system. Papaya is often recommended when people have digestive upsets. So in general, they're also rich in antioxidants. And the nuts and seeds are rich in zinc.
Yes.
And zinc is a very important nutrient for your immune system to function properly.
Oh, right. Yes. And of course, just noting the pomegranates as well that are especially very high in antioxidants, right?
That's particularly high in antioxidants.
Very, very potent. And I mean, there's lots of them right now. They're in season, are they?
I think...
Wintry kind of...
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, to be quite honest.
I'll have to check my farming notebooks.
Yes,
yeah. Okay, cool. What about vegetables when it comes to that kind of thing?
Yeah, and beetroot also contain prebiotics and other components that are good for the digestive system. And we also have a small bowl of flax seeds there.
Yes.
And flax seeds are exceptionally good for your digestive system, especially if you want regular bowel function.
Okay.
So you'll see flax seeds are incorporated into health breads and health rolls and all sorts of things, so we can easily get that through our diets.
So anything containing fibre that could help your digestive system, like I know that the muesli that I eat from you guys is also that kind of...
Excellent, yes,
okay,
that's
cool.
right.
So what about, do you have a kind of a supplement that works with probiotics and prebiotics that feeds your body that...
We've spoken before about the one product that Vital makes, the Vital Biofiber, which is a digestive support product. It also contains prebiotics. So one can get that in supplement form as well.
Yeah, but of course it's always about looking at a healthy lifestyle. So in every aspect of your life, you've got to be keeping yourself healthy.
Right,
how you eat, how you exercise, what you take in, and all that.
That's right, yes.
Brilliant stuff. Now I can't wait to explore your trip. Bring all of those photos. Of course, Andrea.
All of them.
Yes, all of them. I want to see all of them. But Andrea is back, so you're welcome to jump onto her Facebook page, Andrea Duplessis, Vital Expert. Ask all the questions you need. We will be right back. Good Hope FM is still with us today. It is Thursday on Expresso.
Vital, now in a brand new pack.